welcome back to my channel. Today is part 5, which means that the ceiling, the wall has been done and we cleaned the floors, at least half the floor. Today is time to stain the floor, which for me, I think the ceiling and the floor, I think are the things that are gonna make the biggest difference down here. I'm gonna be doing the corners first this time, and then I'm using this roller. This one is specifically for staining concrete and stuff. So excited!
When you're next to me, I love you. What to do now? Only problem is I love you. What to do? You got me down, make my world spin round. I love you. What to do now? 'Cause the problem is I love you.
Okay, so the corners and all the edging is all done. I do want to mention one thing. I'm gonna be redoing the stairs right now. I sanded them down again. I'm gonna be doing the steps black, but I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with the handles. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, so that's to be continued. But I did do a poll on Instagram where I had asked you guys whether I should go with silver gray or dark gray. I'll post a picture here. And the majority of you guys did go with silver gray, which is where I was leaning towards. So I was like, okay, perfect. So that's what the floor color is gonna be. Oh my gosh, you guys, I finished the entire gallon and I'm glad that I cleaned more of the basement because it actually covered like 60%, 65% of it. I don't know, it covered like a good portion of it. But let me show you what it looks like so far. Like what? I didn't realize that there was so many unpainted concrete sections, so I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot and go get the primer for those sections. I'm 100% doing a second coat. Look how much already it covered up, which is crazy. Did this section. And I did the section all the way leading up to the bathroom. All under the stairs, next to the accent wall. So I basically got this far. Look at the before and look at the after. So like if it doesn't look like much, look at the before. The gallon did say drying time was 3 to 4 hours, but just to be safe, I'm gonna give it 24 hours and I'll start working on it again tomorrow with the second coat. I'm probably gonna need 1 more gallon of that paint, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, we're almost at the finish line. All right guys, so it's the next day. I did make a trip to Home Depot, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. I picked up another gallon of the floor paint. I picked up that primer I was telling you guys about for those areas that don't have paint at all. I picked up some more black paint, but I also picked up this wood stain. It's the same brand that I like to use, but this one's a special walnut. So I found the table that I pictured for downstairs. I wanted a bar height table with 8 chairs, and I found one on Facebook Market. She had it for $250. I got her down to $200. I think it's a great deal because all the other ones that I've seen had like the black leather seating, or they had like the marble like brown top, and I really wasn't feeling that for downstairs. This one is all wood, so I'm able to sand it down and then stain it whatever color that I wanted. And then I picked up some wax to make sure that it's very long lasting. I don't think I'm gonna have time to go down there today, so hopefully I can pick up where I left off tomorrow. All right guys, we just brought the table home, and here's the table. It's like that beige color, so I'm gonna sand it down and I'm gonna stain it that color that I want. But we got it in my car and in my mom's car. Don't ask me how. All right guys, it's the next day. I don't have much time today. I just put the kids down. I have to go to work in a few hours. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can in an hour. So today's goal is to put the second and the final coat down on this side of the floor to go over those spots that I missed with the primer.
'Cause the problem is I love you.
So the floor is dry. I went through a couple times with the towel earlier, so it didn't really take that long for it to dry. I'm gonna do something a little bit different than what I was doing other than on this side. I heard that another method is to just kind of like throw the paint on the floor and then spread it. I think that's gonna work best on this area because there's a bunch of craters in the concrete over here. There was a lot on that side too, and that's why I had to go over a third time. I had to like actually push down the roller, so floor is definitely the second hardest thing that I've done so far. But yeah, so because there's so many craters over here, I'm just gonna just pour it right on top of there, so that way it just makes my life easier. Alright guys, it's the next day, so I already went ahead and taped up the bottom trim so that way I can get a nice straight line. It's coming together, guys. I don't think I've showed you like the view from over here. So this is like the farthest corner. That's where I'm at. Like this basement was huge, you guys. Like I set myself up, but it came out good. It's coming out good. But now I have to go through again the entire basement and do the edge. I was working on painting and then I got the message that my package was delivered. So excited, you guys, because now I can work on the stairs because this is like a tougher grit sandpaper. These are the tiles for the floor in the bathroom. The next day, I took everything out that was in the bathroom. So right now, that's all I'm doing is just organizing everything, getting stuff out. So I laid out all the tiles that I got and I underestimated how big this bathroom was. So I'm gonna have to get 2 more packs of these tiles from Amazon. So the bathroom is gonna have to wait. It is what it is. It's the next day. Amazon had 1-day shipping on these bad boys, so I'm gonna be able to finish the bathroom today. Picked up an extra brush so that way I can paint the vanity. So I should be able to do almost everything, but I did order like the little tiles for the shower area, for the outside of the shower area. That's not gonna come until tomorrow. Today I'm going to finish the stairs and I'm going to do 90% of the bathroom. So once again, I ran out. I'm so annoyed. I'm gonna need 1 more box, but I'm almost done. I'm not gonna lie, this thing was annoying to do. It was very, very frustrating, but I was able to get that black. I still have to do the mirror, and then hopefully tomorrow the things for around here will come in. Y'all, this is like never ending. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to give you guys a finished basement in this video. Almost finished basement, because I really want to get a video up to show you guys the progress and stuff. And I don't know how much longer it's gonna take for me to actually be able to get every single part done. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's catch up. So for the last few days, to be honest, I have not wanted to be on video. I kind of just wanted to get this over with and to set up the phone, to change the angles, just kept stopping me. And I just didn't want to be on camera. So let me just explain what I did. I really wanted to do some kind of accent on the stairs. So he suggested for me to sand these down. At first I was like, no way. It's gonna take me forever to sand these things down, because I tried that one day and I realized that there was 3 layers of paint on these handles. And it was the black that I did, the blue, and then there was red underneath. The red was the first color. And as soon as I seen the red, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a pain. So after doing it for like an hour the first day and only doing a small section, I was like, this isn't happening. But then I was like, you know what? Let me just put some paint stripper on the handles and then come back to it tomorrow, see if it'll come off easier. Which I was right, it did come off easier. Still, it was still just a headache. It was messy after I just did the floors, seeing them dirty again. It sent me back. Mentally it sent me back and I was like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm so done with the basement. It's not even funny. So I just wanted to get everything over with. I sanded down as much as I could, but I didn't want to take too much from these bars. I kept seeing online, you have to use a pre-stain. I never used a pre-stain in any other project that I've done. But I was like, you know what? This is a high traction area. Let me just use a pre-stain to see if it'll help adhere the color better and make it last longer and, you know, like, whatever. As soon as I put the pre-stain on, I was like, I have made a mistake, because it drastically changed the color of the poles. The poles were definitely a lot lighter, but as soon as I put the pre-stain on it, it made it red. And I was like, maybe this is just how the pre-stain looks. You know, let me just still stain it and see how it works. Nope. I stained it, and the color that I used was Special Walnut, which is a brown, and this brown came out red. So now I'm going to take my time. It's gonna stay like this until I can figure out exactly how to get it to the color that he wants and that looks best. We can always revisit a project later, and that's what I kept having to tell myself. Yesterday I decided to put the temporary peel and stick towels on the bathroom floor, and I couldn't cut a straight line to save my life. For this video, I'm just gonna show you the last few things I'm gonna be doing in the basement for a while, or at least until I'm inspired again to like pick it up. But for the most part, it is 99% done. It really is. I do still have to get the mattifying spray for the poles and for the stairs. Once Simon gets home today, I'm gonna have him help me remove some of the rest of this stuff, so that way it can be cleared out and I can give you guys a full shot of what the basement looks like. Needless to say, I am never doing this again. I'm never taking on a huge project like this again while I still have the kids at home. Because if I didn't have the kids at home and they were like in school or something, they were older, I definitely would have gotten this done in a week. I like quick projects like that. I don't like stuff that drag for this long. It's been almost a month since I started, believe it or not. In my next video, I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown of everything that I purchased, all the costs that came with redoing this basement versus all the stuff that I sold, and how much we really did come out of pocket for. And if any of you guys are wondering where the heck my husband was throughout all these videos, he just started a new job, you guys. He's been putting 12-hour shifts every single day. This was 100% something that I wanted to do. I really do appreciate you guys' support. Last night, my part 2 of the DIY makeover series video made it to 1,000 views. And when I tell you that made me so happy, because this is becoming much more realistic, much more attainable. This can happen. I can get monetized in a year. And as always, I appreciate your love and support. Thank you for tuning in for part 5. Stay tuned for part 6. Guys, this is just gonna keep going. But part 6 will be us putting furniture down here. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because I'm gonna just take you guys along the shopping process. As always, I appreciate your love and support, and I will see you guys in my next video.